Thanks, Tahu. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over the Sonic the Hedgehog Cyclone vs. Metal Sonic from LEGO. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Tails looks less adorable here and way more determined. I love the eyes on this, they're well done, and the little circles of blue around them is nice, and the highlight is great too. I really like the teeth also. They don't have any actual teeth in them, just one straight white line. That small line on the side is really great as well. And we get some good print around the head with the ears looking awesome. And on the back, nothing really that much, but it looks nice as well. Very Tails-like. And the mold has tufts of fur here, here, and here in a triangle pattern. And we do get a swivel all the way around for this head sculpt. Very nice. I feel like the body print isn't fully there. It looks very ghostly. Could use a different print on that or something more white, I think. His gloved hands are those little clips that we've seen before, and they look nice, but I do think they should match this print. And yeah, these are better than this, honestly. It's weird. The back looks nice though, and his tails are very cute and looking awesome over here. They're really good molds with really nice colors on them. Every company I've seen has done Tails' tails justice. And for the arms, we get the normal up pretty far at least and down pretty far with a swivel over here at each claw, and the same on the other side but mirrored. And the legs are really simple, just printed nicely. They look good, and honestly pretty good legs for a pretty good figure here. Tail stands at about 1.5 to 1 3/4 inches taller or so, next to Sonic and Shadow, Knuckles and Rouge, Eggman and Amy, and the previous Tails. I'm not sure which one I like more. I do like this one a little better, but I think the printing is better on this one in a weird way, but still not good enough for both, honestly. But Tails is not the minifigure that I came here to see. Metal Sonic is one of my favorite characters in the Sonic verse next to Knuckles. I love this guy. The head sculpt is quintessential metal. I really love how they got those swoops in the back. It looks really nice as well. And I do feel like there's an issue with this figure that is just my problem, at least. The metal parts on the figure should be brighter, I would think. Every other iteration is a brighter color of gray. They kind of missed the mark here, I think. It's weird because it's really bright on this, but really dark on the clips as well as this over here. Maybe I got a different version of the character or something. Maybe a prototype, I don't know. But in any case, it's a bit distracting. I don't mind the darker color. I just don't like it that much. It could be brighter. Metal Sonic is not grungy. He's like shiny, new, and ready to kick your butt. The print on the head sculpt is really nice though. The eyes are awesome. They could be a bit redder, I think, and brighter in a way. This figure should be brighter, I think, honestly. The ears look nice as well, and we do get a swivel going all the way around, and there's also a port back here we'll go over later on, at least. That'll be interesting. The body is your same old minifigure body. We do have this sort of core in the front as well as a jet booster in the back. They look great, honestly, and are really cool. I love how they did their prints on these figures. They even did a little line over here on the sides to show that it's kind of like slimming in a way, like he's circular. It really fits for the character. And the arms are done well too. Again, bright, shiny, good on this, and then dark gray. I really should probably switch it out for light gray or something, and they do have a little thing over here. That's good. A little rivet, if you will. Looking up closer, it looks really nice. They put a lot of detail into this one. It's just a shame the colors could be a bit better for this guy, honestly. And the arms go up this far and down, and then some swivel over here. They're nice and look really good. The body is pretty great here. And the legs are nice too. We get some shiny silver on top as well as on the bottom with a little bit of red and then a little bit of white. Or silver? I can't tell. Actually, it is silver. That's pretty well done. And on the back, nothing much really, just plain old blue. This is a decent figure for metal. I really like it. I would not have minded a brick-built version of him, honestly. Just take the head sculpt and put it on some brick-built stuff. People have been doing that, and I might too eventually. But you're probably saying, I want to see the transformation. Me too. Let's try it out. putting the head on that. Yeah, he's luging. His own bobsled, as they would say. I really like this. It's pretty neat, actually, having him, like, fly and stuff. It's pretty cool, honestly. Good to see. He looks lazy, almost like Garfield in a way, but what's really cool is you can make him into some kind of Frankenstein-like creature of a horrific abomination. Yeah, enjoy this. Or even give him a really heavy new hairdo. Yeah, this is kind of dumb, but I don't know. Maybe this is the metal virus working? Who knows, honestly, by now. Metal Sonic stands at about 1 3/4 to 2 inches taller so. Next to Sonic and Shadow, Knuckles and Rouge, both versions of Tails, and his dear old dad and Amy. But something big is afoot right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. The Cyclone is a formidable beast, looking amazing here and straight out of Sonic Adventure 2. I love it. Let's check it out. Going from top to bottom, starting with the action feature, we have this turret over here. It's really awesome, and I like how there isn't much yellow yet on the figure here. You get some extra sort of ammo up here, I guess, or reserves it looks like, and an ammo right over here. It's just a good piece, I think. I remember these. They're really great. And zooming out a bit to test the firing function, trying it out, it fits pretty well with this figure and works nice for a good firing mechanism. And you do get a swivel all the way around for this, as well as up and down, a little bit of side to side. It's pretty multifunctional and works out great. The body of the Cyclone is really cool. I love this logo for Tails. It's really adorable. There's little fins everywhere, protruding parts, vents. It's all great. The cockpit area is nice. There's a little steering wheel inside over here that you can move a little bit, a windshield, and on the back there's some tools for Tails to use, a little wrench and a little crowbar. It's great. The shape of this reminds me of a Star Fox R-Wing, and man, if we ever get Star Fox in Lego, it is definite I'm getting a set or 4 probably, if it's just one R-Wing. And the front of the Cyclone is sort of barreled in a way, curved off with a cool turbine, kind of like metal in here. Interesting, really weird to see. And we have this movable turret that can go really far back and forward and swivel a little bit too. The turret can't fire or anything, but it looks nice. Maybe it could have fired? I'm not sure what I want from this thing, honestly. I just like how it looks. It's a really nice build and pretty cool. There's a thing back here that could use flame. I'm not upset with this. I just feel like the potential could have been a little more on the action-y side at least. It looks great as a set piece though, you know, just having characters on it would be cool. You could place characters on the side here. There's a stud here, over here, maybe on the other side over here, and over here, a little bit over here too. Yeah, you could place characters anywhere on this. It's pretty neat. And the legs and feet are all nice here. I like how the feet slope up a little bit. They're flat planes, but they're pretty good. I love the barnacle ball joints on this. Yes, it's really great. I love to see it, don't you? And the legs, yes, really blocky, but I just love them. They're really wonderful. There's so much possibility and potential for these. I'm just geeking out over here. And I love how these are in the interior studs. It's awesome. And as far as movement goes for these, we have this interior kind of mechanism that can rotate them, going up and down as much as you'd probably want it to, but it did take out one of those fins, so be careful with that. And we also have swivel ball joints over here that move this far, and then you can move up this far and down this far with the foot, but that's not the coolest part of this. Noticing these in the back over here, you can get this to go into some kind of like boat mode or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'll try to figure out what this is. Yeah, you can just have it move like this. It's great. Very turret or tank-like, almost Sphinx-like in a way. Anyone want to hear a riddle? But this thing isn't autonomous. You get Tails and just place him on these 2 studs over here, and he fits like a glove, getting ready to wreck Metal Sonic with his machine. So whether this thing is in this mode, or in this mode, or even in like flight mode, pew pew, you're sure to have a fun time with this set. It's really nice to see. I love it. The best thing about this set for me, however, is that it doesn't come with this dumb gimmick, even though you can fit metal inside of here, so maybe it could be used against the mech. That's pretty interesting. Trying this out, it actually works. They could have done this. It would have been nice to turn the tables on our heroes by having the villain use this. Now I want one, dang it. Yeah, I just want to keep doing this. It looks pretty fun. I don't even know if I'm wrecking metal inside of here. This is actually kind of coming apart. I don't want to wreck my favorite character. I love him. It's funny how initially glad I was to not have this thing, but now I want it in this set because it topples the mech, and it works so well having the villain run it. Yeah, it's better. The Cyclone stands at about 6 inches taller, and around, I would say, 5.5 inches wider, so. And here is the Cyclone next to the Knuckles mech. I really don't like this because it isn't canon. Yes, I love Knuckles a lot, but there's no reason for him to have a mech. He destroys mechs. It doesn't make sense. The Cyclone is canon, has transformable modes, is great for Tails, and just looks awesome. This is just a bigger version of Knuckles. I love him, though. And here's Tails in the Cyclone with pretty much all these Sonic minifigures I have. They look amazing together, and I gotta say, this is a great lineup of characters. Overall, a Cyclone of endless possibilities. Tails is a great little minifigure. I like the expression on the face, but the printing could be better on this one. A little more white would make it pop. Metal is a great character. However, this figure needs a little more silver, a little more light colors to be better in my eyes, though I do love the function with the head. It's really good. And the Cyclone is a great mech here. I love how it looks. The turret is really nicely done. The color scheme is amazing here, and I love the fins and wings on it. But the modes really solidify the deal for me, whether it be in chicken walker mode, car mode, or flight mode. This is a great mech, and it's really awesome that LEGO did this. And my one little omission of that launcher would have been cool to see in this set. I like throwing down mechs with the launcher, and it's pretty neat. Having one for Metal would have been a nice turntable on the heroes. So if you're a fan of Metal Sonic, Tails, or Tails' mechs, then you'll love this set. Pick it up, it's great. I would actually highly recommend it. Not only does it come with one of my favorite characters in all the Sonic universe, it comes with a wonderful mech that really surpasses the Knuckles mech. Why do we need that one? But make no mistake, this mech is pure metal. So which part of this set is your favorite? Tails, Metal, or the Cyclone? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.